The sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple. As twilight deepens into night, the people of our medieval town begin to light their lanterns. It's time for another evening stroll through the village, and I'm looking forward to sharing it with you. Before we begin, please, make sure that you have subscribed and click the bell icon to be notified when we release new videos. Now, let's go back in time and explore what life was like during the Middle Ages. Our first stop is the market square, where most of the buildings have gone dark for the night. The market stalls have been packed up and are now just ghostly outlines in the gathering gloom. A lone tavern still flickers with warm light spilling out onto the cobbles from beneath its wooden door. On this side of the square stands the imposing structure of the town hall. Its large windows are dark, except for one room at the top, where a single candle illuminates. The face of the night watchman, as he keeps an eye out for fires and other disturbances, is just sounded the evening alarm. A hollow clanging that echoed around the town walls and signaled to the residents to be on the lookout for trouble. We can only imagine what dangers could lurk in the darkness of a medieval night. As we pass by the church, we can hear the echo of the evening bell. Its toll has long since faded, but its somber sound still lingers in the air. We hurry along, eager to reach the safety of the brightly lit streets. Our pace quickens as we near the center of town, drawn by the sounds of laughter and music. Soon we will be there, in the heart of the action where the night truly comes alive. We find ourselves in the midst of a bustling crowd. Before us is the town's main entertainment district, a maze of narrow alleys and small squares filled with the sights and sounds of revelry. At the end of this street, we can see the inviting glow of the inn, its windows like glowing embers in the darkness. Groups of people are gathered outside, animatedly discussing the events of the day, or perhaps sharing gossip and news from neighboring towns. Some are drinking, their voices raised in song and boisterous laughter. The air is thick with the smell of roasting meat and fresh bread, mingled with the aroma of ale and chamber pots. A juggler performs for the amusement of a small crowd, his nimble fingers flashing as he sends balls and bats flying through the air. Nearby, a group of men play a game of dice, their faces grim with concentration. The stakes are high, and they are playing for money. A beautiful woman with flowing red hair leans against the wall, watching them intently. She is the mistress of the inn, and her sharp eyes are taking in every detail. Suddenly, a fight breaks out, and we hurry away from the commotion, eager to find somewhere quieter to explore. Deeper in the warren of streets, we come across a group of women gossiping around a fountain. They are laughing and pointing at something we can't see. As we get closer, we hear one of them say, "Did you see how the blacksmith's wife slapped that beggar? Has he no shame?" Another replies, "He's been asking for money for a new set of alms bowls. Says his are too old and leaky." These are the kind of stories that draw crowds in medieval towns, tales of woe and misfortune, of love and loss, of death and disease. The people here are no different from us. They have hopes and dreams, fears and prejudices. They laugh and dance and make love and fight. In the end, they are all human beings trying to make their way in a world that is often cruel and unforgiving. As the night wears on, the revelers become more and more tipsy. The line between laughter and shouting becomes blurred. Suddenly, a loud crash and a woman's scream pierce the night. We turn to see a group of men carrying a sedan chair, struggling to keep it upright. One of them stumbles and falls, sending the chair crashing to the ground. The men panic and run off. Leaving their unconscious companion behind, we hurry over to help, but it's too late. The woman inside the sedan chair is dead. Her neck is broken, and her eyes are wide with terror. This is no accident, and we soon discover that the men who carried the sedan chair were her lovers. They had planned to rob her, and when she resisted, they had thrown her out of the chair, intending to make it look like an accident. But now they must pay for their crime. Justice will be swift and severe. And as the crowd gathers, we know that this is only the beginning. What will happen next, you ask? Oh, that's for another night. Join us next time to find out.